Okay, dickheads. I'm back. Normally I talk about ancient history, but today I am talking about something more recent, as in last week. Recent. You may have noticed Sean wasn't on this terrible dying show last week, and Fanboy had to replace him with someone slightly less homophobic. See, Sean was at the hospital, and so was I. You'd think Sean would behave himself at a house of healing. You'd be wrong. I am trying to get ahead of the nasty rumors Sean has no doubt already spread. Yes, I was at the hospital. Why was I at the hospital? I had an unfortunate accident. I was wearing shorts and I had just gotten groceries and I slipped and I landed on the fresh cucumber I bought. It got stuck up there. It's no big deal. According to the CDC, it happens to 2,000 Armenians a year. Some of you are probably thinking, well, it was nice of Sean to visit you in the hospital. Wrong, he was there for his own reasons. His bed next to mine. It was an unfortunate coincidence. I woke up after treatment to see him there, smugly smirking at me like the Cheshire Cat did to Alice in Wonderland. Sean asked me what I was in for. I said it was none of his business. He then guessed I was in here for AIDS. I was mad. I was ready to let Sean have it, but I felt so woozy. Then I noticed something odd. You know those bags of liquid they plug into your arm to give you vitamins? IVs? My plug was gone. There was a mark, so it was in my arm at some point. I looked over at Sean and realized he had 2 plugs in his arm. Can you fucking believe this guy? I could have died. I was weak from the lack of vitamins and butt surgery. I couldn't really get mad, so I asked him why he took my IV. He said because he was bigger than me, he needed more nutrients, and he could just take it because he was the alpha. It was the law of the jungle, and therefore his right and duty to take it. Then I asked Sean why he was in the hospital. You know, to pick on him, because he deserves it. Sean insisted he was in the hospital because when your penis is so big, you have to come in for maintenance. I doubted Sean, but I don't really have much medical expertise, and I didn't want to challenge him and sound like an anti-vaxxer. My nurse returned. He was an African-American immigrant. I can't pronounce his name, but I tried to tell him about Sean's quite illegal behavior. And also confirm or deny why Sean was in the hospital. Sadly, my nurse had no interest in helping me. Sean had got to him first. Sean told the nurse that I was saying racist things in my sleep. The nurse refused to get me a new IV and left. Then Sean said that was nice of them. I asked what he meant by that. Sean replied, "They gave you a male nurse because you are gay." Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, Fanboy walked in. He was here to pick up Sean. I guess Sean's girlfriend is locked in a basement or something. Fanboy said, "Hi, Maddox, what a coin kai dink." He asked me what I was in for, and I told him to fuck off. He picked up my chart and started laughing. Then showed it to Sean, and Sean shouted, "I knew it!" They laughed at me and called me slurs, just like the old days. Then Sean took out his phone and started playing the supposed recording of me saying racist things in my sleep. But it was obviously AI. Fanboy said, "We're going to tell everyone you are racist and gay." Then the two left, but not before Sean told the hospital to put his treatment on my tab, which they did for some reason.